Hello, how are you? It's Kirsten Liebelt. Good to see you. Oh, I should probably move my thing here. Hold on just a second. I have to move my microphone. I was blocking it. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Isn't that good news? I think everybody loves it when it's Friday. How are you doing? Okay, so today what I wanted to do was last Friday, I ended up doing I don't remember what the topic was, but then I brought you some testimonies. So I thought I would do the same thing today. I'm going to give you 5 common foods that are hiding sugar that are sabotaging your weight loss, but then I'm also going to give you some testimonies from the week. How does that sound? I get very excited about this because I want people to feel encouraged and I want people to have hope. Okay. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Kirsten Liebelt and I help women over 40 turn back their insulin resistance so that they can finally lose weight. This has just been my world and my journey. And so I love to share how I did it and give people like hope in their heart. Everybody should have hope. And by the way, the weight that I lost post cycle stopping. So all women should be like, what? This is awesome. Okay. So 5 hidden sugar foods that are sabotaging your weight loss. You know that as I talk about insulin resistance all the time. Hey, Sue, good to see you. Basically, when you are insulin resistant, if your insulin is high and if your sugars are high, you can't lose weight. This is the entire basis of the conversation. So it's very frustrating for women because insulin is a hormone and we don't know this. I knew none of this. I say it all the time, like, so not the poster child for understanding any of this. So not the poster child for eating healthy or ever even taking a supplement. Like I literally in my 30s, and I have friends that can attest to it. I thought that ibuprofen was like God's gift to us. And, we took it like candy. We thought that this was like great, right? Modern medicine. I mean, this is how bad it was. So this is why I love my liver now so much. That was not a great habit to be in at all. But anyway, okay. So having said that, sugar is literally in everything and it is such a problem. And, it's not that we want to just walk around and demonize everything, but the more we know, Orchard Park, New York. Hello, Roxanne. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, that's totally awesome. I'm from Minnesota. You'll be able to hear that accent come out. But as we know more, we can do better, know better, do better, so to speak. And as you'd be amazed at how when you tweak and you tweak and you tweak, and then all of a sudden you pay attention to things, how much better everything seems to kind of come into alignment. So basically what I end up teaching is I teach very targeted supplementation that works. And those are the testimonies that I'll give you here in just a minute. But then I also teach food. And so like, for instance, in the Facebook group this week, we did a 5-day challenge. I do one every month. And I always talk about ingredient trade outs and then we do a recipe. And so today was super simple, but it's because it's Super Bowl week. So we did football deviled eggs, and I'm not going to lie, they're kind of cute. So there you go. South Africa, nice to meet you. Nice to see you in here. Ginny's in the house. Ginny, you're going to be one of my testimonies today, girl. And I will reach out to you. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Ginny. I'm going to reach out to you. We're going to interview you. Chicago, nice and close. Ooh, Chicago. I could probably drive to Chicago in about 6 hours. Not so bad, eh? All right. So basically 5 foods that have hidden sugars. And then I wanted to bring to the table the percentage, the ratio, so that you can understand even a little better. Like 5 foods with hidden sugars, it's almost everything we eat. But here we go. Portugal in the house. Very, very nice, Liz. That's really awesome. Portugal. Very cool. Number 1, as we go into summer, like it's in a little while, I get it, but still barbecue sauce. But this is what's so interesting. About 50% of barbecue sauce by weight is sugar. 50%. Oh my gosh. Barbecue sauce often contains a significant amount of sugar to balance its tangy and savory flavors. It's important to check labels and opt for varieties with lower sugar. So, to give you maybe an alternative, look for Primal Kitchen. Primal Kitchen is a brand that generally is going to be sweetened with something like maybe stevia or allulose. That would be a great option. And you have to taste them to see if you like them for yourself. Number 2, flavored yogurt. The sugar content ratio in flavored yogurt. I mean, just think about how we're such a yogurt culture, right? Well, we are here in America anyway. We eat a lot of yogurt. It can vary, but it can range from 10 to 30% of it is sugar by weight. So here we are eating yogurt, thinking that we're doing a really good thing. And Julie, Minnesota in the house. Okay, that's cool. Oh man, I have friends here from Minnesota. That's so nice. I like that. I'm not alone. 10 to 30%. Flavored yogurts, especially those marked as low fat, pay attention to the low fat, you guys, because what it means is we took out the fat and we added a bunch of sugar because all the flavor was gone. So instead, what you're looking to do is this. This is what I do anyway. I will buy full fat, plain Greek yogurt, and then I will pick up a caramel liquid stevia or something like that. You can get it off of Amazon or you can get it. I get mine off of Thrive Market. If you need a membership link, put Thrive Market in the comments and I'll drop you a link so that you can go in there yourself and look at it. But I get the caramel liquid stevia and I just squeeze it right into my yogurt. You guys, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. But you could also equally do something like have organic frozen berries and then use like stevia or something like that. And the liquid is the easiest to mix in, right? So you can get liquid stevia like at Walmart. Like it's available everywhere. Okay, number 3. I guess it's no surprise since we already talked about barbecue sauce. Let's talk. Oh, D.L. Hughes sauce. Sue is asking about D.L. Hughes. Yes, that is an alternative. Check the ingredients. Not all of his ingredients have I been excited about. Some of them are okay. Some of them he has a lot of seed oils, and seed oils are super contradicting to insulin resistance. So they are actually working backwards for you or working against you. And so just check the ingredients. I have definitely tried some of his sauces and they are really yummy. But I'm trying to think of the one that I love the most. Like it's one of his Chick-fil-A type sauces, his yummy sauce. It is yummy, but the ingredients are trash. So yeah, just take a look and see. And again, sometimes you're going to try somebody's brand and you're not going to like it. You might try Primal Kitchen and go, that's not what I wanted. But you know what? There are really all of these things you can make yourselves. You can make yourself, like with the yogurt by making your own. But also too, when it comes to barbecue sauce, there are recipes that you could make with really good ingredients and it's not that hard. It's just a mind shift change to do things on our own like that. Ketchup. I guess I'll do ketchup. The ratio content with sugar in ketchup is 25% by weight. So barbecue sauce is worse. It was 50% by weight. Ketchup is 25% by weight. And just think about how we love ketchup with our French fries. You know, I mean, that's why when you give a baby ketchup and a French fry, they just keep scooping up the ketchup and then they lick off the French fry. And you're like, gross, why are you doing that? Well, because they're like eating all the sugar. Isn't that crazy? Ketchup is it's notorious for its hidden sugar content. And again, Primal Kitchen, that would help you out. Yeah. Wow. A lot of sugar. Okay. Salad dressing. Most of these are condiments, you guys. Isn't this interesting? Except for the yogurt. 10 to 25% sugar by weight. Many commercially prepared salad dressings contain added sugars to balance flavors and extend shelf life. Look for dressings with minimal added sugars or consider making your own using simple ingredients like olive oil, vinegar, and herbs. That is 100% true. So you can easily do, like, you don't even have to measure it. You could go olive oil and then do a 2-to-1 ratio of olive oil and red wine vinegar and add salt and pepper, and you have a dressing just like that. I mean, we do that all the time at our family gatherings. Or you can make a homemade ranch. And to be really honest, that's not that hard to do. I'm trying to think of who just sent me that recipe. That might have been my daughter. She sent me a reel of how to make homemade ranch. And it's not that hard. It's just a matter of getting some of those like spices, like the parsley and the dill and whatever, into your home. But then it's not hard to do at all, especially with like a little immersion blender. And then you know the ingredients. You're trying to get away from not just the sugar, but you're also trying to get away from all those seed oils. They're seriously just working against you. And then the last one, granola bars. I feel like granola bars is the biggest lie that has ever been perpetrated upon us. And again, I know that's not true, but it feels like it sometimes. It feels like it because the sugar content, it's literally all you're doing is they just rebranded candy is all they did. That's all they did. So number one, I teach grain-free, sugar-free so that you are not spiking your sugars and you can fix what got you into the pickle to begin with. Okay, that's number one. Number two, OMG, they just shove so much sugar on top of the grain. So you have grain that is sugar spiking, and then you have sugar that is sugar spiking on top of the grain. Like, not very wise, right? 40% by weight, up to 40% sugar content ratio. And that's what we're putting in our, let's say, our children's lunches in the morning, right? Or we're grabbing a granola bar and we're leaving the house, and then we're wondering why over in 2 hours we're so tired. It could be sooner than that, but when you check your blood sugars, you're checking over what happens over the next 2 hours is what you're checking to see how high it goes, how fast and how high do your blood sugars go when you eat something. And so that's not great at all. That is an example of marketing gone totally wrong. Like we have been marketed to, we've been so lied to that we don't even know sometimes. And of course, everything can be very dependent upon brands, et cetera, et cetera. So we had barbecue sauce, yogurt, flavored yogurt, ketchup, salad dressing, and granola bars. And so all of those have alternatives to them, every single one of them. Okay, now I want to give you, because it's Friday, so we're going to do Testimony Friday. Last week, I gave you a handful of testimonies, and they were from the week before. I'm going to give you 3 testimonies that are from just this 1 week, okay? So if you're already connected to me, get your hopes up and be encouraged. And if you're not, then you can always, on Instagram, I'm going to tell you right now, because otherwise I know you guys will stop dropping it while I'm talking to you, because you guys are on the ball. You're on the ball. I'm going to have you put Trio in the comments if you want information about the 3 supplements that have the 3 ingredients that help with insulin sensitivity. But on Instagram, if you put them here during the live, it goes away. Poof, gone. So you either have to DM me, which a lot of people do afterwards, or wait until my video posts, which is pretty instantaneous, and put Trio in the comments once it's posted to my wall. Okay. So these are 3 of the testimonies from this week alone. And so I started with targeted supplementation in my 40s because I'm Italian, and my truest authenticist, I wanted to make it like, I was going to make up a word, but I couldn't even say my made up word. My most authentic story is that I didn't think I could trade out my foods. So that's why I talk a lot about food, because I want people to know it's not as mountainous as you think it is. It's not as hard as you think it is. And it is a lie that sugar is as hard to stop as heroin. That's a lie that we tell ourselves. Is it hard? Sure it is. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, right? But there are alternatives that can really help make this transition a lot easier than you think it is. That's why I have the Facebook group and I teach food, and we have fun in there doing that, because then you can trade out your ingredients, okay? And you can trade out your food a little bit at a time, make progress, and be really proud of yourself. That's my whole MO, okay? All right. Number 1 is, all right, I just got this text this morning. She said 1 month in, she's been taking the Trio for 1 month. 1 month in, she's losing about 1 pound a day now. So her body has started to bring down her insulin and her sugars, and her body is finally releasing weight. She's very excited about that. That's number 1. Number 2, if Ginny's still on here. So she told me this on my live yesterday. This is so crazy. I should do this one last, but I'll do this one now. She started 12 weeks ago on the Trio. So this is back in November 13th, 12 weeks. She went through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Y'all, come on. You know how hard that is to go through the holidays, to go through the social. We've got another social event coming up this Sunday, don't we? Super Bowl. A lot of times we're getting together with people. We've got another candy holiday coming up, Valentine's Day. So there are no excuses, right? Because there's always another one. I mean, honestly, then we could talk about what? St. Patrick's Day, Easter, what's next? Memorial Day barbecuing, 4th of July, fireworks. I mean, it doesn't end, right? So we just have to start to do what we have to do. And she did. And in 12 weeks, she's lost 25 pounds. I'm so stinking excited, and I'm so proud of you, Ginny. I'm so proud, because I'm telling you what, consistency pays off big time. So she started the Trio 12 weeks ago, 3 months ago. And then the last one for today is this. This one came in on Tuesday. And she said, "Hi, Kirsten. Today is 3 weeks and I've started the trio and I'm so excited to tell you that I'm down 9.5 pounds. It doesn't matter. I'm so glad I found you on Facebook and looking forward to a healthier future. The chocolate almond bread, this is in the group. I think I gave this one yesterday too, is so yummy and I can't wait to try the other combos." That's right. I thought it was last Tuesday. It really was this Tuesday. I also made the spaghetti squash and the meat sauce, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your recipes. So in the group, there is, there are recipes that are pinned in the guides up at the top that we've done since June, that I've done and I've done a live videos so I can teach you step by step how to do it. If you go to my website, now if you put Trio down, I'm going to get you direct information. But if you want to get the Facebook group, you can go to my name, my first and last name.com, KirstenLiebelt.com, and scroll down and you'll see the Facebook group. It's a Facebook blue button and you can get in that way. But we just finished the challenge this week. It'll all be pinned to the top and you can watch that if you want. Otherwise, we'll have another one in March. So fear not, there's another one coming. There's always another opportunity to get encouraged and to get excited and to feel supported. Like, don't be out there alone, okay? So anyway, yes, when I get off of Facebook, when I get off, I will definitely go and answer all of you guys with that, okay? And then Instagram, reach out to me or just wait until the video is posted within 2 seconds, and you can say Trio on there. But anyway, either way, I hope this information helped you. And anytime I go live, if you feel like this is information that is helpful, please share it out. Please like it, comment on it, share it out, because the more people know, the better they can just do for themselves. We have to be our own best advocates because it's really hard to overcome marketing. It's really hard to overcome things that we've been taught all of this time that tell us that this is healthy, but they're not telling us what we need to hear as insulin resistant people, right? We need to hear what's going to spike my sugars, what's going to bring me into type 2 diabetes, and insulin resistance of the brain is dementia. So we want to stop it way back here. I want to stop it for you if you're in your early 40s and you're just starting to notice this. I want you to stop it right now before you ever even get to type 2, before you ever even get to dementia, right? Like, we need to stop this way earlier. And so as educational pieces of content, if you find them beneficial, I'd love it if you would share it out. So anyway, you think it's useful information. Thank you, Sue. You're so sweet. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. You guys have a super blessed night. I've got some business stuff that I'm going to be working on. And if you need anything, my DMs are always open. Okay. So have a great weekend, you guys. And I will chat with you very soon. See you later, Facebook.